Hello and welcome back to our wonderful city. Oh, we were getting a bit of a glimpse of Darren Park there. That's not part of the wonderful city. That's the failure portion of the wonderful city. Yeah, this place is flooding. What's new? Maybe the crater can become a lake. That would be cool. Everyone would love that. So this is our town. Zakville is... Well, it's not filling out at all. In fact, it seems to have forgotten what its own name is. Terrible. Population 0 as well. It's dismal. Zakville, it will be fantastic soon. You have to wait. You know, it's not just going to appear. We're saving up money for a massive airport. That's going to cost 300,000. But won't it be cool to have a massive airport? Where will it go? I don't know. There. Why not? There's nowhere else to put it. We could fill in this bit. Let's fill in this gap. That seems very useful. Do they always need... Well, I don't need more houses, actually. Well, they're going to get them. In fact, maybe we can give them something that isn't a house. If that's what they want. Maybe we'll listen to the citizens. It's a new plan. We haven't been doing it much in this town, but... You know, there's a first time for everything. Maybe the citizens want to be listened to. I don't know. I don't plan on doing it very much either. So, what could we put here? We could put some more office buildings. Actually, we don't really have many office buildings. We have this one. We never put this in. We have this one. Well, we could always do some more office buildings. And then we'll have to work in the big one downtown. But, you know, there's no parking around here. It's kind of a residential zone. I could zone some office buildings. I don't know what zoned office buildings look like. But I could do it. Why not? Have a street of zoned office buildings. Go wild. You can get rid of the sign for Sears. That's probably some misleading advertising. And you can have some houses as well. Why not? Go nuts. Build whatever you'd want in your wildest fantasies. It appears to be nothing. But hey, the people in this town, they don't have very wild fantasies. This is the town where no one goes to school. They probably don't even know how to fantasize. Or what the word fantasize means. How many students we got? 1,800. I think that's the most we've ever had. And it's still not even... Actually, no, it is. It's more than half. But not by very much. You're nowhere near full capacity. So, honestly... It's not good. It's not good. And if you think about it, we had 600 students when the town's population was like 6,000. Now it's 18,000. And we've got 1,800 students. Well, that is that's 10% of the city. Fine, maybe it's nothing to be laughed at. But I feel like laughing at it. So what are you going to do? I'm the mayor. I can do what I please. Traffic, looking fine for Sunday. Monday morning, though. That's concerning. We don't want to think about what happens on Monday morning. Anyone ready to ride my train? 57 people. What saddos? Why would you ever ride this thing? Honestly, why? Why would you do this to yourself? Lots of people at the shopping mall today. Yeah, where are you going? You're leaving? You're unemployed and you're going home. Well, you're a senior, I guess. What about you? Unemployed and go home. Senior. Are these just old people at the shopping mall? What? Stop. Ugh, senior. It's just old people everywhere. God, are we all old again? Do we need to look at the old person map to see who's over 100? Oh, I think we're significantly more old than we used to be. No one around... Oh, no. People around here, they are getting old. Terrible. Well, no one in Zakville is old. Mainly because there's no one there. So, what are we going to say about that? Paper factory? How are things? Bad. As always. Turn this on. Start selling the oil. We can use it to build an airport. Now, how big is the airport? It's always good to check how big the airport is before we get to building the airport. Big airport is big. Oh, hang on. Slope sheet. Yo, there's a massive mountain there. Oh, no. Where the hell is this going to go? It's not going to fit anywhere, is it? I can put it... here? Is this place very hilly? It is! Oh, crap. We've filled up all the good part of the town. And we've left the sort of drab, hilly bit that nothing will ever fit on. This airport's not going to go anywhere. Look, there's a map. There's a map where you can see the topography of the land. And if you'll observe the topography of the land, you'll see that it's not really flat anymore. The flat bit was Zakville. And we sort of built it. We should not have built Zakville. It's much like the person. It's a waste of space. We can try and fit it here. No promises. We might have to crush some parts of nature. We're not putting it over here. We're not putting it off the island. Off the island's for the bad things. But look over here. Someone has finished being a landfill site. What about you, sewage site? I think it's time for you to move as well. Then we can build some stuff over there. We start dumping the sewage where we dump everything else. On Darren Dreamer Island. Do you want a large sewage thing? Well, I'm sure you produce lots of sewage. There. It'll go there. That's where the sewage will go. Fantastic. And we don't need the little sewage thing anymore. Oh, it's good. You don't have any power anyway. Well, we don't care. We're going to build a new neighbourhood. We'll call it Former Polluted Hellhole. That way, we're still being honest. Cause, I don't know. Would you want to live somewhere that used to be a sewage dumping ground? I'm going to go with probably not, unless you're a very, very odd person. Or you really love cheap housing. I don't know. I don't know what you're into. Maybe you are a very odd person. If you're watching this channel, I'm going to assume that you're very, very weird. So let's build a beautiful neighbourhood over here. I don't think it's worth going to time-lapse, because it's going to be like, what, 3 streets? There's not a lot of space to build, you know, the Lost City of Atlantis. Even though we already built the Lost City of Atlantis. So, you know, can't do the same thing twice. They always say in city planning, if you do the same thing twice, you're a loser. And do you want to be a loser? No. No one wants to be a loser. But who are we going to add this to? Is this going to be Extra Dodson Ranch? We've already got one neighbourhood of Extra Dodson Ranch. Well, I guess that's more Earthquakey Dodson Ranch, if you know what I mean. Oh, it can be Extra Eleanor. That's something no one ever wanted. There, fantastic. We'll just sort of take all of that. Yeah, the districts in this town make no sense. Honestly, like from above, they make no sense. They make no sense. You'd think we never planned this place at all, which we didn't. So maybe you would think right. Well, anyway, have some more residential zoning. You don't want it, but since when have I cared what you want? This is what I want. I want more people. I want 20,000, and I have 18. So you're going to move into this town, and you're going to shut up, and you're going to like it. And you're going to move into this town. You're all going to move in. It's a beachfront property. Do you want a park as well? I'd imagine you probably do. You're selfish. What do you want? What's beach related? I can give you a carousel. Those are by the beach sometimes. There. Park. Fantastic. Please move in. Anywhere else we can fit some extra residential zoning? Put some there. The world's kind of full. At least in the bits you've all built upon. This street doesn't have an end. That'll get some extra zoning. Wonder why it doesn't have an end. Poor planning? Most definitely. There. Is this in a district? Oh, the game is saving. It's always doing that. It's always doing that. Are you done? Are we done? Are we in a district? No. Yeah, I knew you were going to do that. You're a lowly, lowly person. How many people work in this big building now? Have we filled it up? We've almost filled it up. Monday morning is going to destroy this town. This is like the night before disaster. Tomorrow we all die. Talking of death and misery, how's Zakville doing? Great. I'm going to go with great. It's filling out. There's more people here than there were 5 minutes ago. Is anyone using the train to Zakville? I can't think of why they would. There are people getting on it. Where are you? Why? It's 9 o'clock on a Sunday. What you possibly want with a train? Where are you going? Oh, I can't grab them. They're like little cockroaches. You're going to the small playground. You reside in this building. What are you doing with your life, Edward Mason? Why are you going to the park, this playground, at 10 o'clock on a Sunday night, miles from your house? You're selling drugs, aren't you, Edward? I thought better of you. You're highly educated. You disgust
There's
me.
a problem that we all need to be aware of. Due to some reason, the top part of our wonderful island is deemed not available for purchase. Which, I have good news, that makes our ambition of completely filling up Little Island much, much easier. But also, it means we can't buy this land to put at the airport here. Which leaves us with the question, where do we put the airport? There aren't many candidates. Which, I mean, there aren't any candidates. There's here, which Pro is empty and big, and Con is completely inaccessible. How would you ever get there? There's no room here for another exit. There's no room here for an exit. If you connect to the college, that's a traffic nightmare. Build a bridge to downtown, traffic nightmare. This is sort of dead space. We can't do anything with that. Or here, which, Pro is also empty. It's easily accessible. But the con is that, it doesn't really fit. And it's really hilly. It's a mountain. So the place that I'm thinking is here, on top of all these wonderful businesses that we set up. Because it's mostly flat, and it's pretty large if we kill all these people. So what I'm trying to say is, goodbye manufacturing industry, you served me no purpose, and you bled this town dry. So I hope you enjoyed your stay. But I hate you. I really don't hope you enjoyed your stay. Making paper products was a really stupid move for this town. Like I learnt from the oranges. I at least think that you lasted longer than the old orange industry did. I think you were around for more episodes than they were. But still, you're a failure. This is nothing to brag about. Get out of my town. Get out. Get out. We were a fool to try and look for money-making ventures outside of creating a housing bubble and building endless suburbs over land that we don't really own. That is what this town was built upon. And it's what this town will die upon. And the death will come very, very soon, because we're going to run out of space. And I don't know what happened then. I think the whole place falls apart. So why don't I go into time-lapse whilst I try and fit this airport in this space that an airport will not fit.
right, here we are at the airport. Easily the snazziest building we've built so far. Kind of completes the city. We've got this mess, but that'll sort itself out. I trust the river to go back where it needs to go. Yeah, definitely. No, we're not all going to die. That's the official line the government is taking on this. We don't need this crap anymore, do we? No. No, we don't need you. We need an airport district. What are we going to name the airport? I don't know, we've named a district out of everyone. We even named one after me. Who deserves the most prestigious spot in town? I do not know. But they're going to be very lucky. Yes. We'll go with that. We'll go with that for the airport. It's the best. Now we just need some planes and some electricity and some money. Where's all the money going? Is it the airport? Probably. I'm going to go with probably, yes. Let's look at the finances. What's going on? Who took all the money? Is it planes? It is planes. Well, they don't need that much money at all. They can have half that much money. How much air travel is going to get to this town? We've barely got 20,000 people. We don't need all of the planes. We don't need $8,000 worth of planes. We barely spend $8,000 on everything else combined. Except for roads, of course. But schools is only 6,000. Fire is only 6,000. Healthcare is only 1,500. Yeah. We spend 4,000 on trains. So we don't need that many airplanes. We really do not. Please do not spend all the money. But we do need some airplanes. So I can view them. So what does our airport have? Snazzy features. It can switch between planes, helicopters and metro. Well, we have metro. Helicopters, you say? Where do I get those? I want a helicopter outside of my house. Oh my god, helicopter depot. We've got to have helicopters. We're a city of the rich and famous, aren't we? People are shaking their heads, but I think we're a city of the rich and famous. So yeah, no, there is. There's a metro. There's in fact 2 metros. Well, we only have one, but I guess we need a second one, because how on earth are we going to connect this up? I have no idea. We're going to have to go from here somehow. Can we sort of... We could sort of swing in. It'd have to be underground though, it's going to cost all of the money. But why not? Why not? We're rich. We're going to knock down the printing factory since it has no resources anymore. Yeah, why not? Why not? Train, you're going a different way. We've got to make a new addition to the Little Island Railroad. The worst train line in America. And it's going to go to the worst airport in America. That one that we just built. So, you know, have fun. We're going to go time-lapse again. Fantastic. Look at that. Zakville still not filled out. Come on, guys. Move to Zakville. What's wrong with it? It's next to the airport now. Oh my god, plane. Airplane. There's a lot of trees in the airport. That's a problem. They're not supposed to be there. But four passengers. That's more the sort of usage I expect for the train. Okay, wow, we've really got to get rid of these trees. That is definitely a hazard. Everyone's going to die. Is that what you want? Everyone to die? Probably. Oh my god, there's a lot of trees in the airport. Hazard. It's a hazard all around. No. We're going to get rid of the trees. No more trees. No more trees. This is the enforced tree removal program. please give your trees to the government. Or, I don't know, close down. But you can't because you're an airport. You're my airport. I control whether you close down. Because I'm the mayor. I can do what I want. Yeah, fantastic. It's not long ago I think we had an enforced tree placement program. Oh, how the tables have turned. Now the trees are no more. Get out, get out. There's so many trees. There's just so many of them. Who even gave trees permission to be this numerous? Get rid, and all of you. We'll leave you trees by the highway. I guess you can do fine. This is definitely a hazard. The end of that runway is awfully close to that road. Definitely going to cause some deaths with that. But, you know, what's new? Everything in the city is a hazard. It's very poorly planned. Someone should really look into the guy who built this place. Haul him off to prison. Yeah, so our 4 passengers are going to be taking off into the skies on a plane. What a life. Where are they going? We don't even know. Out of town. I do not blame them. Oh God, we're going to get a bird's eye view of... Look at that. It's beautiful. Our city is one... Don't turn away. I'm giving the viewers something nice to look at. Where are you going? It's beautiful. We're flying over it. Just know we're going this way now. It's still beautiful. Look at it. You can see the office district they built down there. That stands out like a sore thumb, doesn't it? Let's go check up on these idiots. What have you built? Sort of a zone that looks a bit like crap. Well, what can be expected from you idiots, really? Yeah, crap. I think if there was parking on this side, it would look less like a sore thumb from above. You've got to have parking all around, really. And it looks a bit better. So, yeah, sorry. I was going to say sorry to the people who lived here, but of course no one lives here. You've got like 4 houses in this residential zone. No. You see, you went too far. Everyone else is happy. They love parking. Increases the land value. There, fantastic. And then we just need a pathway. Got to put some more concrete down. The city looks better when you fill in all the gaps with grass. You could fill them in with trees, but trees are now illegal. They are damaging to the planes. And you might be asking, why would the planes be landing here, Zach? In this office park? You don't know. You don't know the plans for this town. You think you know better than me? You think we're going to have a town where planes don't land in the office park? You think that's insane and absurd? Well, do I have news for you? You don't know how high I can fly.